A California woman has managed to cross the gap between the United States and the Soviet Union quite literally. Lynn Cox, an endurance swimmer from California, today became the first person ever to swim across the Bering Strait from Alaska to the Soviet Union. The water temperature was 39 degrees.
Once I got to the start line of the race, I was in my zone. That was my element. I knew at that point all I had to do was swim, bike, and run. And I knew I could do that.
And so many people you hear, you just got to fight the pain, you got to ignore the pain. And I'm the opposite. You know, when I get to that point late in a race where I'm struggling and it's my body's shutting down, my mind just wants to stop, I embrace that. I embrace that pain that I'm feeling mentally and physically. And I'm very appreciative of it. I feel like I'm privileged to get that experience. I think very few people are able to harness that energy and emotion involved late in the race.
The only bad race is one that you don't learn something from. And that goes for the races where your performance is less than you had wanted, and also races where your performance was as good or better than you'd hoped for. If you don't learn something, then that's a bad race. But if you learn something, that's golden. And I'm not talking about learning a strategy necessarily, but more something about yourself that you didn't know before, or a place that you were able to go to that you didn't think you had, that later on you will be able to access.
That was easily one of the hardest things I've ever done, and at the exact same time one of the coolest things I've ever done.